What if the reason you're waking up exhausted, foggy, or even gasping for air isn't just getting older? What if it's something you're doing every single night, something you think is harmless, maybe even healthy? Now, imagine this. One small habit you're about to discover could be silently stealing your energy, stressing your heart, or worse, putting you at risk for a medical emergency while you sleep. That's right, friend, the choices you make before bed can change everything for seniors over 65. Stay with me, because today we're diving deep into 10 dangerous habits seniors must avoid before bed, and number 4? It's a game changer that could save your heart. Section 1, Why Bedtime Habits Matter More After 65, Health Focus. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Your heart, your digestion, your brain, they don't bounce back like they used to. What you do in the hours before bed doesn't just affect how well you sleep, it can impact your blood pressure, your memory, even your risk of serious conditions like heart attacks or strokes. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your body repairs itself, your brain processes memories, and your immune system strengthens. For seniors, good sleep is like medicine, and bad habits before bed can undo all the good you're trying to do during the day. Let's start with a habit so common, most of us don't even think twice about it. Habit number 1, eating spicy foods too close to bedtime. You know that warm bowl of chili or that zesty taco you love? It might feel comforting, but for seniors, spicy foods before bed are like inviting chaos into your night. Here's why. As we age, the muscle that keeps stomach acid in place, the lower esophageal sphincter, weakens. Spicy foods, like hot peppers or curry, can trigger acid reflux, causing heartburn or even chest tightness that mimics a heart attack. I'll never forget my neighbor, Tom, 78 years young, who loved his spicy meatloaf every night. He started waking up coughing, with a burning in his chest, thinking it was just old age. It wasn't. It was his dinner fighting back. What to do instead? If you crave flavor, enjoy spicy foods at lunch or early dinner, at least 4 hours before bed. At night, try soothing herbs like mint or dill in your dishes. Your stomach will thank you, and so will your sleep. Habit number 3, eating processed meats, the heart attack risk. This one's a biggie, and it's why we're calling it out early. Processed meats, think bacon, sausage, deli ham, are loaded with sodium and saturated fats. For seniors, eating these before bed is like asking your heart to run a marathon while you sleep. The sodium makes you retain water, raising your blood pressure. The fats thicken your blood, slowing circulation. Together, they create a perfect storm, especially at night when your heart rate naturally dips. Studies have linked processed meats before bed to an increased risk of heart attacks during sleep. I remember my old friend Joe, who loved his late-night salami sandwiches. He started waking up with chest pressure, scared out of his mind. Cutting out those meats before bed made all the difference. What to do instead? If you want protein, go for a slice of low-sodium turkey or a handful of unsalted almonds. They're gentle on your heart and even promote relaxation. Habit number 4, drinking coffee or caffeinated drinks, the game changer. Here's the habit that could save your heart. That evening cup of coffee, cola, or even decaf might seem like a small indulgence, but caffeine lingers in your system, especially for seniors. Your liver processes caffeine more slowly after 65, meaning that 6 p.m. coffee could keep you wired at midnight. This keeps your heart rate up, disrupts your sleep cycles, and stresses your cardiovascular system. My own story? I used to sip black tea every evening, thinking it was calming. But I'd lie awake, mind racing, wondering why I couldn't settle down. Switching to herbal tea changed my nights completely. What to do instead? Cut off caffeine by 2 p.m. Try chamomile or peppermint tea at night. Both soothe your nerves and prep your body for rest. Habit number 5. Eating citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, they're healthy, right? Sure, but not before bed. Citrus fruits are acidic, and for seniors prone to acid reflux, they can cause heartburn or coughing that wakes you up. My cousin Ed, 70, used to eat an orange every night while watching TV. He'd wake up with a burning throat, thinking it was allergies. Nope, it was the fruit. Timing matters. What to do instead? Opt for low-acid fruits like pears or apples. They're sweet, easy on the stomach, and won't fight you while you sleep. Habit number 6. Snacking on aged cheese. That cheese platter with cheddar or blue cheese. It's delicious, but it's also a sleep thief. Aged cheeses contain tyramine, an amino acid that stimulates your brain, making dreams vivid and sleep fragmented. I learned this the hard way. I used to nibble on Gouda before bed, thinking it was a light snack. My dreams got so wild, I'd wake up exhausted, like I'd been running all night. What to do instead? Try a small serving of cottage cheese or plain yogurt. They're calming and contain tryptophan, which helps you drift off. Habit number 7. Heavy protein meals or shakes. Protein is great for staying strong, but a big steak or a protein shake before bed. Not so much. Heavy proteins take hours to digest, and when you're sleeping, your digestion slows down. This leaves you bloated, restless, or waking up to use the bathroom. My buddy George, 67, was all about his bedtime protein shakes to build muscle. He'd wake up sweaty and sluggish. Timing was the issue. What to do instead? Save protein for breakfast or lunch. At night, go light with veggies or a small carb like whole grain toast. Habit number 8. Having a nightcap. Alcohol. That glass of wine or whiskey might feel relaxing, but alcohol is a sleep saboteur. It sedates you at first, but as it wears off, it disrupts REM sleep, leaving you groggy and foggy. My mom, 72, used to have a small glass of wine every night. She started waking up confused, forgetting little things. Skipping the nightcap cleared her mornings. What to do instead? Try warm oat milk or a magnesium-rich snack like a few almonds. They relax you naturally without the fallout. Habit number 9. Using electronics before bed. This one's not food, but it's just as critical. The blue light from phones, tablets, or TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, delaying melatonin production. I used to scroll through my phone before bed, thinking it was harmless. My sleep got worse, and I felt groggy all day. Studies show blue light can raise blood pressure and stress hormones, especially in seniors. What to do instead? Dim your screens or use blue light glasses after 8 p.m. Better yet, read a book or listen to soft music to wind down. Habit number 10. Ignoring stress and anxiety. Stress is a silent sleep killer. If you're lying in bed worrying about tomorrow, your body stays in fight or flight mode, raising cortisol and heart rate. I've had nights where my mind wouldn't stop, bills, family, you name it. It wasn't until I started a simple bedtime routine that things changed. Stress management is as important as diet for seniors. What to do instead? Try 5 minutes of deep breathing or journaling before bed. Write down worries to park them for the night. A warm bath with lavender oil works wonders, too. Section 2. My personal take, 30% personal insights. Now, let's get real for a moment. I'm not just here reading studies, I've lived this. At 66, I thought I had my evenings figured out, a little coffee, a slice of pie, maybe some cheese and crackers. I'd wake up feeling like I'd been hit by a truck. It wasn't until I started paying attention to my habits that I realized how much control I had over my nights. Cutting out caffeine after lunch, swapping sugar for fruit, and ditching my phone an hour before bed. It was like getting my energy back. I felt sharper, stronger, and, honestly, happier. But here's what hit me hardest, realizing how these small choices weren't just about sleep. They were about my independence. I want to wake up ready to garden, play with my grandkids, or take that morning walk without feeling like I'm dragging. And I know you want that, too. Aging isn't about giving up, it's about getting smarter. It's about knowing what serves you and letting go of what doesn't. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you. Because every night is a chance to feel better, live better, and hold on to the things that matter most. Section 3, Bringing it all together, Inspiration and Action. Here's the truth, growing older doesn't mean settling for restless nights or foggy mornings. You have the power to change how you feel, starting tonight. These 10 habits, spicy foods, sugar, processed meats, caffeine, citrus, aged cheese, heavy proteins, alcohol, electronics, and stress, aren't just bad choices. They're silent thieves, stealing your rest, your clarity, and your strength. But now you know. And with that knowledge comes the chance to take control. Tonight, I challenge you to pick one habit to change. Maybe it's swapping that late-night coffee for herbal tea. Maybe it's putting your phone down an hour earlier. Start small, because small steps lead to big wins. Better sleep means clearer mornings. Clearer mornings mean stronger days. And stronger days mean more joy, more freedom, more you. Closing call to action. Friends, I want to hear from you. What's one bedtime habit you're going to rethink after watching this? Drop it in the comments, your story might inspire someone else. And if this video helped you feel empowered, give it a like and hit that subscribe button. Here at our channel, we're not just sharing tips, we're building a community where aging is about wisdom, strength, and living well. Let's walk this journey together. Until next time, take care of yourself, sleep deeply, and know you deserve peace every single night. See you soon.